Hi, I'm Dr. West White, Research Librarian here at Bethune-Cookman University in the Carl S. Wisher Library. Today, I'm going to show you how to conduct a basic catalog search. The catalog search box is located here on the library's webpage, and it is where you would enter your keywords or search terms related to the topic of your research. Here, if you are searching for books only, you will type in your keywords and hit the blue box. If you were looking only for articles, likewise videos, you would just select the icons related to such. We recommend that you use the everything icon. And my sample search would be on locating items related to our founder, Mary McLeod Bethune. The search yields 627 results. 627 results is a lot to manage for any research project, whether a paper or just for personal edification. To narrow our results to more manageable numbers, we use the left side of your screen to refine the search using limiters. These items will help us limit our search to accurately gauge what it is we are specifically searching for. Because I am doing a general research paper on Mary McLeod Bethune, I just need background information. But if you were doing a paper about her and perhaps her induction into Statuary Hall, you would include more keywords to refine your search. If you were interested in Mary McLeod Bethune and her relationship with Eleanor Roosevelt or her appointment to the Black cabinet, then you would type in those search terms in this box. But again, I am looking simply for background information. So I am going to sort by library, although I could search by date or author or title or best match or recency, which is date. I am going to search for holdings in the Carl S. Wisher Library because I'm looking for books and I may need to check a book out. If I search for libraries worldwide, I would not have access to a book on a shelf in Puerto Rico, as I am not in Puerto Rico. So libraries worldwide works best if you are looking for a topic that you have time to receive items through interlibrary loan. If I was writing this paper and I'm starting in January and I know it's a project I have to complete by May, then I would probably check libraries worldwide and then request a copy of the books that we don't physically have at Bethune-Cookman University that are also not ebooks. I would check the libraries worldwide to retrieve those books. But I'm short on time and I need to physically be able to get the book in my hand today. So I am going to choose Carl S. Wisher. Format, again, I'm looking for biographical information on Mary McLeod Bethune. And so I'm going to check select book. Once I do that, my content type, I can request a full text, which is going to be an ebook. Open access just means it's free. Biography is probably where I want to start. As we know, biographies are books written about a person by someone else. I am not particularly finicky about when it was published. Many of your instructors may say something within the last 10 years, depending on the topic. Let's say you're doing something on um, the coronavirus. You may want to do last 5 years, 25 years would not get you to this pandemic. 10 years would not get you to this pandemic. 5 years, to be honest, would just be, eh, it would get you close. It'll probably be another year or so before you have a plethora of things to choose from. So I'm going to leave the publication year um, alone. I don't really have a preference about an author, a subject, or a database. All of the books are in English, so I don't have to choose English. Sometimes if you're doing an article on someone like, especially in literature, you'll find books and articles written about that person in other countries or translations of their work. And so language will become important in that type of search. So I go back and I now have 88 items from my 627. And for the sake of time, we're going to say I've looked at many of these and I've selected 3. Let's say 4. One of the features of our catalog is even if you log out, as I have done prior to conducting the search, the items I saved in my items are still there. So I have added 4 more items to my 8. And so here we see a total of 12 items. This is important should your computer crash, should you be in the library and you time out, or you get up and the system shuts down. You may be able, if you act quickly, repeat the search and your items may be saved. I did not close my browser. And so the items that I did from a previous research search about Mary McLeod Bethune are still present. If you wanted to save your searches so that you can close out of your browser and still retain your items, you would need to sign in. And to follow those steps, please see the video that explains that feature. So for here, I don't want all 12 of these items to be emailed to me. I don't want the citation for all 12. I did the last 4 items or the I just want the print book. So that says print book. This says print book. This says ebook. This says print book. That says ebook. That says ebook. Because again, I had already done this. So I do want all the books. So maybe I'll take them all. There was a journal article in here somewhere right there. I don't want that one. So I click email. I type in my email address and then subject, share list, and I have it. If I place a comma, I can share it with someone else or even send it to an alternative email address that I have. Of the items I selected, I can go here and choose a citation style. If I chose APA, this would be my format for those items. And I simply need to copy and paste this into my document. But please, please, please pay attention to the caveat here is that you still need to proofread your citation. Do not just copy this and go. Because, for example, in no citation would you not capitalize McLeod Bethune. So be very careful, or American. So be very careful in just copying and pasting and think you're done. You will still need to make sure that citation is properly formatted. And to help you with that, Of course, check out our citation guide, which will give you all the information you need. So once you've done that part, you now just have to go and read the book. For the ebooks, if you click on the ebook, it will take you to the ebook, and then you can read it on your screen. There's print limits for ebooks. There are, you can't download it. So be sure when you're ready to go and do that, you have the time to do so. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at askalibrarian@cookman.edu. You can also click on the link here for Ask a Librarian or contact us. You can find the phone numbers of all librarians under About. Click on Library Staff, and you will have our phone numbers and personal emails there. Again, if you have any questions, email askalibrarian@cookman.edu. And if we can be of any further assistance, please do not hesitate to call upon us. Thank you.